why they don't reward your Melee. So something I established on this channel is that nerds have trouble doing teams when it comes to uploading their Melee, and it's unfair because gang members are allowed to share their Melee, literally have fair trade-offs, so why can't nerds? Let's get to Melee. What is Melee? Melee is made combat, or actually a fair trade of blows. Some dodge is what they don't have. And what I established on the channel through and through is that gang members have a grappling situation, turns them inside out when it comes to finding certain nerds to stand a chance. But what Melee is actually rewarding shortcomings that can lead to longevity. What I try to say about my mom is specifically about Devario on the channel. Because mid-route being high literally is one of the biggest problems coming to mankind. The reason why lesbian cops don't want to go over it is because it's a real fucking problem. Because in the middle of mid through high literally is a sweet part. Because people like Akari literally when they get up in ranks when it comes to things like the air up, see the animation literally, they see an opportunity to be all up on it. With me, I told you I struggled during my teens. I was putting two together, especially with hormones. I repeat, literally gang members can get their Melee. How come nerds can't? As they push the point in their life as a fair. So a couple of years ago, it feels like actually, near 6 years ago, I posted a story about literally a live stream between nerds about me and BO2 in Super Smash Bros Melee, about how my auntie Lily was getting at me because I was a thing in the middle of her gang. So I was a shiny purple thing like BO2. What ended up happening is the reference actually that I was winning on the outside. To play a game was saying it's just a game. What ends up happening is that this game later on the video is I'm gonna say was the biggest threat to humanity. While the year this was activated, it was 2021 and 2026, and I tried to play Mad NFL, and it's actually pretty good. I don't think the trolls, but I have trouble with the field goal, literally when it comes to being involved in football. On TV I can play football. The reason why you need Melee, guys, because Melee is fair. Melee is a smooth transition to getting high, because you don't understand. If someone doesn't get their Melee, it can lead to them getting mad, them leading to traumatizations, them leading to attacking their mother, because that's the definition of fair. Sometimes it's up to a better household. I mentioned before in earlier videos, Lily, how the brother's not fighting fair because he has a handful of tools versus the younger brother, Lily, who's the same in terms of intellect. Comes to find and out, he dogs him. That's off topic for a video. Now, I don't know when to place it, Lily, so it might be right now, but it has something to do with a teacher of mine, a very old teacher of mine. But let's get down to the facts, okay? Lily, the reason why this video was made is because we had this thing called the Amateur Rap League, abbreviation to ARO. They use schemes, rhyme schemes, and actually a long pace flow, put things at the real some shade to come to waste. It ended up happening to me over time. I had mid-tier punchlines, literally mid-tier flow, but not a mid-tier pride when it comes to label. In other words, I can do a mid-tier flow one time, can't do what they do 9 times out of 10. So eventually I said, fuck it, got a career in real life. What started happening was it started crumbling. All ended off. A prostitute, just kidding, a app called Kimochi, because what the Arrow did was they had a high-tier formula. Kimochi was a high tier materialized, very thick and manure because it was thick, she was hella thick. He had the 4 composure like me in high school. The league went to waste. So getting on to another subject for this video, I went to high school with this guy called Keith Austria that we broke it down and tell you the truth on the channel. So Patrick didn't reward my Melee. Remember I was telling you Lily how I was asking for higher classes, he's saying that you're getting no He-Man? That's arrogance because I broke it down every single shape and form. What was stunning to what was retarded and what was left. The only thing left, guys, is Melee isn't being rewarded. He has a high tier modem. He get him to slow down and understand if you don't reward his Melee. Against that, I'm against this thing Lily tells you to be all up on eloquence and cleaning, being better etiquette as a person, without feeling your subconscious. The racist way to trick someone. So during the course of this quarantine, I got to see Zoro. I won an AMV battle with. I performing on stage, he literally sat right next to me. Dave Chappelle, ha ha ha, just kidding. He was rich. He was looking around like, yo, he was packing like me and his mom's picking him. Let me see what's going on, because he's still in trouble for a certain bit, but he's using my angle. Let's see how this plays out. During the final thing this was video, this game, Super Smash Bros, ended up destroying the world. Now, I already did my research on, higher things like, Teen Titans, cartoons, or heavy color correction. Destroying the world literally because they're connected to nuclear energy. This one specifically, Super Smash Bros, comes to Melee, has something to do with the gang member meeting, because what they do, in the old world, I was the piece in the middle. So, in the meeting, what they do in the middle is they toss to the side, they use the middle as motivation, keep going onto a hook. The middle, 1/5 guys, and 1/5 is a movie, so they destroyed the beauty and meaning of America. As they kept on abusing the middle is why an autistic kid can't get proper He-Man, why the delicacy destroyed this country, all under the title Super Smash Bros. Melee.